everyone, welcome to lesson 5.3 of Elite Business Academy, the marketing mix price. My name is Guhan.
And I'm Soham.
Let's get into it. So a brief overview on what we're going to be talking about today. We're first going to be going over setting pricing objectives. We're going to talk about determining a price for products, and last we're going to go over pricing strategies.
So first we're going to talk about setting the pricing objectives. Prices must be low enough that customers will buy for you and also high enough to earn profits. To establish your goal, you need to maximize sales and increase profits, discourage more customers from buying from competition, attracting more customers to create a loyal customer base, and also establishing an image or your reputation. ROI is the amount earned as a result of the investment, as usually expressed as a percentage. ROI also stands for return on investment. Next, you want to determine the product price. Once you have determined your final goal or objective, next step is to determine the possible prices of the products based on cost, demand, or competition. Demand-based pricing is where you determine price based on how much customers are willing to pay. Cost-based pricing is determined by the wholesale cost of an item. And competition-based pricing is pricing considered based on what competitors charge, either maybe slightly more or slightly less.
Moving on to pricing strategy, a principle called introductory pricing is where a product is introduced into the market. The sales will be either low and little profit will be made. So two pricing strategies are used, either price skimming, where a product is new and unique and starts at a high price and drops as competitors enter, or penetration pricing, where the initial price is very low and builds a consumer base, decreasing competition. Psychological pricing is pricing based on the belief that certain prices have an impact on how customers perceive a product. Prestige pricing is where selling at a high price in order to create a feeling of superior quality, such as Rolex or Gucci. They sell their products at a higher price and more exclusive. Odd-even pricing is where you tend to round price, where people tend to round prices ending in odd numbers to the next lowest monetary unit. This is a psychological study that people had conducted, realizing that many people view the number 4.99 often as 4, not 5. This can also be seen when we think that, for example, a TV, where the difference between one TV and another TV may be the difference of $800 to $805. And that might seem like a small difference when you're considering something as large as a TV. On the other hand, when something is small, let's say like a candy bar, and the price of one candy bar is $1 versus another one is $6, that difference of $5 seems to be a lot more in that case. This is another example where they're able to change prices a little bit when the price of a good overall is a lot higher. Price lining is offering different levels of prices for a specific category of product based on category and features, often done in things like jewelry where they'll increase prices depending on the number of carats. Promotional pricing is offering lower prices for a limited time to increase sales. So this is often done when they offer seasonal discounts and things like that. Multiple unit pricing is pricing items in multiples such as 10 for $10, often done in things like farmers markets and things.
So now we're going to talk about pricing strategies. This could be like discount pricing, where you offer cash discounts to customers to encourage early payment of invoices. It could be quantity discounts, which is reduction in price based on the purchase of a large quantity of the product. It could be trade discounts, reduction on the list price granted by the manufacturer to buyers. It could be seasonal discounts, like Guhan mentioned earlier, like selling seasonal merchandise out of season, for example, BBQ grills in winter. So now we're going to talk about the joke of the day, which Guhan will talk about.
Why are balloon prices up?
I don't know why.
Inflation. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening, and we hope